Sunflower Music, and welcome to this week's Sing and Rhyme Storytime. I am so happy you're here. Whoops! Let's wave hello. Hello, hello, so happy you're here. Hello, hello, so happy you're here. Hello, hello, so happy you're here for music, for music. Will you try singing the hello part with me? Hello, hello, so happy you're here. Hello, hello, so happy you're here. Hello, hello, so happy you're here for music, for music. So we clap our hands, clap, 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 and we stomp our feet, stomp, 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 and we wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hello, hello, so happy you're here. Hello, hello, so happy you're here. Hello, hello, so happy you're here for music, for music. We are going to do things, our order of things, a little bit different. So we're going to start with our story. So everybody sit down, sit down, sit down. Everybody sit down, it's story time. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and it's a holiday set aside to celebrate an activist named Martin Luther King Jr., and his birthday was this month, so that's why it's during January. And I could never be eloquent enough to talk about his life, so I will recommend and link a video in my comment section of Kid President talking about Martin Luther King Jr. in very kid-friendly language. So if your child would like to learn, or you would like to teach your child a little bit more about him, that is what I would recommend. But being Martin Luther King Jr. Day, I wanted to celebrate the idea of our power to change the world for good. And so our book today is called Change Sings. And the author is the poet Amanda Gorman. Author, what do you do? I write the words in the book for you. And the illustrator is Lauren Long. Illustrator, what do you do? I draw the pictures in the book for you. And the melody to this book was written by Stephanie Leavell of Music for Kiddos. Change Sings, a children's anthem. I can hear change humming in its loudest, proudest song. I don't fear change coming, and so I sing along. I scream with the skies of red and blue streamers. I dream with the cries of tried and true dreamers. I'm a chant that rises and rings. There is hope where my change sings. Though some don't understand it, those windmills of mysteries, I sing with all the planet and its hills of his stories. I hum with 100 hearts, each of us lifting a hand. I use my strengths and my smarts, take a knee to make a stand. I'm bright as the light each day brings. There is love where my change sings. I show others tolerance, though it might take some courage. I don't make a tall fence, but fight to build a better bridge. I talk not only of distances from where and how we came, I also walk our differences to show we are the same. I'm a movement that roars and springs. There's a wave where my change sings. Change sings where? There inside me, because I'm the change I want to see. As I grow, it grows like seeds. I am just what the world needs. I'm the voice where freedom rings. You're the love your bright heart brings. We are the waves starting to spring, for we are the change we sing. We're what the world is becoming, and we know it won't be long. We all hear change strumming. Won't you sing along? The end. And I did want to point out, you might have already recognized it if you've learned about Martin Luther King Jr., but that's who was on the mural on the wall on that page. For our instrument song today, we are going to do one called Play Your Instruments and Make a Pretty Sound. So that means you get to pick whichever instrument you have and want to play in your house. It could be a ready-made instrument like a drum or maracas. It can be a Tupperware that you tap with a wooden spoon and turn it into a drum, whatever you want. And this is by Ella Jenkins, and she is known as the first lady of the children's folk song. And I love that she is from St. Louis, Missouri, so not too far away from here. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Let's make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Let's make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and shake your head. Play your instruments and shake your head. Play your instruments and shake your head. Let's make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and tap your toes. Play your instruments and tap your toes. Play your instruments and tap your toes. Let's make a pretty sound. What are you playing today? What did you decide on? I'm playing my guitar, aren't I? Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Let's make a pretty sound. Play your instruments so softly. Play your instruments so softly. Play your instruments so softly. Let's make a pretty sound. Wow, that was wonderful soft playing. Play your instruments really fast. Play your instruments really fast. Play your instruments really fast. So let's make a pretty sound. Now remember, just because we're playing fast doesn't mean it can't still be pretty. So let's do it again. Play your instruments really fast. Play your instruments really fast. Play your instruments really fast. Let's make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Play your instruments and make a pretty sound. Let's make a pretty sound. Let's make a pretty sound. Obviously, not all of us are going to have the kind of impact on the world like Martin Luther King Jr. did. But like our book says, change sings. We can bring tiny changes to the world that really matter. So this song is called I Am Peace. And it's about bringing out those things into the world that we want to see and then also feeling them ourselves. And this is also by Stephanie Leavell. I am peace, and I feel it inside of me. I am calm, and I feel it inside. So I breathe I breathe in calm, in and out. I am kind and I feel it inside of me. I am brave and I feel it inside. So I breathe in kindness, in and out. And I breathe in bravery, in and out. What else could we put out into the world and breathe in ourselves? I am love and I feel it inside of me. I am strength and I feel it inside. So I breathe in love, in and out. And I breathe in strength, in and out. Thank you all so much for joining me for this week's Sing and Rhyme Story Time. I'm sending out lots of love and light to you out there, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, my friends. Music was fun today.